Before cities, before kings, long before history was even written, there stood Göbekli Tepe. Its silent stones whisper of forgotten rituals, untold mysteries, and the first spark of human civilization over 12,000 years ago.
Carved T-shaped pillars rise from the ground in tight, circular enclosures, each pillar weighing up to 20 tons and decorated with powerful animal imagery. Foxes, boars, vultures, snakes. This place was built around 9600 BCE, long before pottery, long before written language, long before the earliest known cities. So we must ask, who organized the labor? Who planned the geometry? And why would hunter-gatherer groups gather to build something this vast? Recent excavations revealed deliberate layering. The builders didn't only construct, they carefully buried and protected the site, sealing it beneath the soil in multiple campaigns. Inside those buried layers, archaeologists found stone tools and fragments, ritual dumps of animals, and the traces of feasts, evidence that people came here to perform ceremonies, to mark seasons, and perhaps to remember the dead. But Göbekli Tepe is unusual, not just for its age or scale. It challenges the conventional story of social development. For decades, archaeologists assumed agriculture had to come first. Only settled farmers could free the time and resources to build monumental architecture. Göbekli Tepe flips that cause and effect. Here, ritual architecture appears before full-time farming. In other words, complex social organization and shared belief may have led people to settle and cultivate, not the other way around. The engineering itself astonishes. Stones quarried kilometers away were shaped, raised, and set in precise alignments. Some circles show astronomical orientation. Some pillars appear to mark events in the sky. And the carvings, they are not casual graffiti. They are carefully composed scenes. Predators and prey are shown together. Animals are depicted with emphasis on eyes and posture, as if the stone wants to tell a story or warn a future observer. Several leading researchers have proposed bold ideas that Göbekli Tepe was a pilgrimage center, a place where disparate bands came seasonally, that it functioned as a social condenser, concentrating people into repeated gatherings that fostered cooperation. Others push further, suggesting the site marks the origin of ritualized religion, the very beginning of symbolic thought that defines what we call civilization. But mystery remains. Why bury such a magnificent place? Why abandon it deliberately? Some theories suggest climatic shifts or social turmoil made the rituals obsolete. Others argue the act of burying was itself a ritual, a sacred closing.
Recent scientific advances have helped us parse the timeline. Radiocarbon dating, microbotanical studies, and soil analysis place the main phases of construction around a narrow window after the last ice age. Pollen studies show changing vegetation. Residue analysis reveals what people ate and what they burned. Every new layer of excavation reveals more nuance, traces of wooden structures, pathways, and burnt offerings. The site is not a frozen snapshot. It is a palimpsest of human choices, built, used, buried, and remembered. Göbekli Tepe forces a rethink. Complexity can arise in mobile societies. Ritual can precede agriculture. Monumental architecture is not the exclusive product of urban states. Standing among those stones today, we feel a strange intimacy. The same questions that troubled people 12,000 years ago still trouble us. Who are we? Where do we come from? And how do we mark what matters? Whatever interpretation you prefer, one truth endures. Göbekli Tepe is a mirror. It reflects an essential human urge to gather, to remember, and to create meaning from the world around us. And for that reason, it remains one of the most important archaeological discoveries of our time, a site that quietly rewrites the origin story of civilization.